Hello to all the fine divine creatures of the light. Hello, 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 everybody. We're on live today. I hope everybody's doing good. Period. I'm gonna fix my tarot deck because I did a reading earlier, so I have to go ahead and reset my deck. I missed my deck. I literally had this deck in a bag for this deck and this deck. I've had them in bags, and I was wondering where they went. And the other day I was like organizing my bags and I found them and I'm like, oh my gosh, I missed you guys. So I miss these decks so much. So I'll use it for the reading that I'm gonna upload today. Later on after this live, I'm gonna upload it. And I'm going to use it for the live as well. So I'm excited. But now that everybody that's tapping in, which is Sis Rock, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well on this day. For me, I'm doing well, but my toes are frozen. My nose is frozen and my hands are frozen. Woo! In this weather. But at least the sun is out today, right? The sun is out today. Yesterday, the sun did not come out in my physical 3D. I don't know about you guys, if you guys got some sunlight. But your girl yesterday did not get any sunlight. So it feels good to have some sunlight today. But welcome in, y'all. What's going on? I hope you guys are nice and warm wherever you're at. You're staying safe. Right? Right. Just fixing my tarot deck. Welcome in. I think we're in Aquarius season already. So happy birthday to all the Aquarius and the energy, period. And I know Capricorn was just here or is still current here. It's either Capricorn or Aquarius right now. But nonetheless, happy birthday to all the Caps and all the Aquariuses, period. May God continue to bless your beautiful life abundantly. Aries, hi Aries. How you doing, Sam Park? Hi, baby. Aries is summertime, right? Aries is coming up soon. I'm pretty sure Aries is either spring or summer. But it depends where you're at in the world. How are you today, Sam? My fellow fire sign. Hello, you are beautiful. Thank you so much, Cedric Zero. Hi, baby. How you doing today? Good? Here you are. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, baby. With the fire signs, yes. I was just thinking to myself how I want to build a fire today. I honestly want to build a fire today. Thank you, guys, for the love. Is this Chicago? Which country is that? What you mean? Which country? Was I talking about country? I'm not too sure. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much, Abdul777. Period. May God bless you abundantly. So there is a magician in that energy. Okay? There's someone that takes action, that knows how to create, that knows how to manifest, that uses their powers, okay, to create a better version of themselves, okay? I'm from Uganda for me. Oh, wow. Uganda in the house. Hello, hello, hello. That's beautiful. Thank you for the roses. So there's clarity and self-confidence in this energy, willpower, skill, and creativity in this energy. So you guys have been using your creative cognition, your creative whatever's from within that is creative, that's producing some type of action and manifestation. I'm seeing you coming out, and this is air sign here, but all signs are fluid. Could be heavily in your chart, or could be talking about somebody that you know, right? The number one here, okay? This can be a sign of the beginning of a project, okay, or creative endeavor, all right? So the magician is here with the number one, okay? So which ones are y'all's? Like, are y'all master manifestors? Because it's giving. Okay, but let's see. We have a number 6 here. Okay, water, second deacon in Scorpio, talking about some movement, creating balance, solutions, harmony, healing, and empathy. I could be talking to some empaths in the house, people that can feel, people that experience nostalgia regularly, feel on a deeper level, feel joy, reminisce, go through a lot of deja vu moments where it's like, what just happened? Did that happen before? Past, present, future, not knowing what time is which time and what timeline is what timeline and where you at when you at it and where you not, where you, who knows, y'all. Maybe a time traveler in the energy, someone that can really feel things and it takes them back into time or forward into time or present into time. But that's up to y'all to determine, right? But that's what's in this energy. Oh, let me find out. Master manifestors, magicians in the house, empaths in the house, healers in the house. Okay, time travelers in the house. What's going on in this energy? Show me this energy, Holy Spirit, because y'all hyping me up. First and foremost, y'all like probably some of the sweetest mother effers I've ever even communicated with. Okay, so welcome to everybody here. Okay, some of the sweetest people in the world are here. And thank you for sharing that beautiful high frequency energy with me. We have the fire and earth sign here. The word yes is standing out to me at this moment. Some type of inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. Yeah, I felt like a free soul here. Someone that is open to love. And look at the comments, and look at the hearts, and look at the happy faces. Yeah, someone that's expressive, that can tap into a love frequency and stay there all the time. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are sending that love frequency to me. I feel it very heavily. And I know that you're dwelling in it because it shows that you have some type of excitement and freedom in your energy. That your energy is full of hope and joy and love, generosity, charity, kindness. Okay? That's what this is coming off to be. You know, some empath, okay? Some empath entered into the chat that wants to put a smile on somebody's face any chance they get. This is the energy that's here. A very joyful, kindful heart, very merciful, right? Someone that knows how to show gratitude and love, right? That's the energy that's here. Someone that's free, that can think freely for themselves, right? This could have been a personal transformation, okay? You'd be going through or have gone through a lot of seasons of fearing change, fearing adversaries. I don't know, like it's like something fearing, like some type of averting, like, or trying to stop some type of disaster from happening, a delay in a disaster here, where there will be suffering, collapse, stormy times, and restlessness in the energy. Let's take a closer look into this energy because I'm really curious right now what this is about. Hi, Rachel. Hi, baby. Did I write it right? No, you didn't, but that's okay. Hi, Andre. How are you today? Nice to see you here today. How you doing? Good? So, stormy times and restlessness, that can just be physical 3D stuff, is what I'm getting here, because a lot of us are experiencing stormy times. We're experiencing, it's okay, RAQUEL if you really want to be technical with it, but it was received, okay, regardless. So there's completion, accomplishments, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. The world card and the energy. So this just tells me this tower in reverse for stormy times and like sufferings and like delayed disasters and all this. This is in the 3D physical worlds, okay? So this is coming off as like what I'm seeing right now in the 3D. It's manifested itself to show me that some of you guys might be experiencing something like that, okay? We're in the middle of a freaking blizzard and a snowstorm, and who knows wherever y'all at. I don't know what's going on in the energy for you in your eternal world if it's not manifesting itself in the 3D through nature yet, but there's a huge like emphasis on, I don't know, some type of like delayed disaster, okay? Because all that, like this entire time, like I see people trying to delay disasters all around me. So whether that be like shoveling or trying to take their car out, clean their car off, cleaning the soul, throwing salt on the road, like these heavenly, divine, fine creatures of the light that you are, that I'm picking up on, is coming through as somebody that tries to delay disasters from happening somehow, some way, okay? Maybe you're someone that can see things coming from afar, okay? Because the magician was here with the nostalgia. You can feel a lot, okay? You're very exploratory, I see, in your minds or in the physical. I don't know. You like to explore things, okay? But this is about personal transformation and like that fear of change thing, delaying disasters. This doesn't come off as like a something that I have to really focus on and highlight. It's more so of an energy that's like you fear any type of like disaster. So it's like coming through like as a helpful being, like a busy bee type of energy where it's like, okay, what can I do today to try to make the things not happen? Like the bad things from happening. It's kind of like this one that talks about like, it's only a problem if you make it a problem in the energy. So it's this one that talks about like anxiety and fear, subconscious premonitions, okay? It's this one that talks about like it's only how you perceive it to be, okay? Is it a real problem or can it be solved? Okay, can you delay any disasters from happening or any potential disasters from happening by seeing ahead of time? Woo! Come through, Holy Spirit. That was good. Yeah, the world card and then the moon card. Yeah, that love frequency. Look, love, compassion, creativity, new feelings, spirituality, intuition, new baby proposal, and marriage in the energy. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this Ace of Cups, but I'm receiving it as high frequency love. Ooh, betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategic, and trickery. All right, Holy Spirit, what's going on here? I would like to know the number 7. Third deacon Aquarius in this energy. Okay, regaining, okay. There might be an energy here where it felt like you were losing somehow. It was kind of like you're regaining or losing something, losing control. But like there's mastery in this process, okay, through making choices, being responsible, okay, and figuring out what were the myths, what were the secrets, what were the illusions, what were the perceptions that were fogging up that lens, okay. I see someone resting, relaxing, possibly experiencing some type of meditation or contemplation, retreat, recuperation, renewal, and solitude, you are. I don't know. I have two pairs of socks on today, so it's really cold outside, you are. My toes are cold. So y'all feet might be cold, or you guys might have cold feet in the energy when it comes to something specific. Okay, how are you? I am fine, just listening to your cards, words. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Izzy. How you doing, baby? That looks like a glove. I need a glove. I need a pink glove for the snow outside. Hi, Kanal. How are you, my love? Hello, everybody. Some type of long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results and investments have been being contemplated. A cheeseburger, thank you. Where are you from? I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. But I've been like all around the strip of it. So like New York, Queens, Newark, Philly, Jersey, like all those states around here. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I know about Jack Link's roller dogs. You lost me with that one, baby, but thank you. Last day is cold feet, but no snow here yet. Yeah. It's cold feet in the energy for sure. I don't know about what, but somebody's thinking about something, contemplating, having apathy. There's some type of revelations, feeling disconnected to some capacity. Okay? This can be because of like your long-term views, your investments, your diligence. Okay, your perseverance. Okay, your hard work. Okay? Yeah, see, second deacon Cancer, third deacon Taurus, 7 and 4. Something about the number 77 as well, 77 or something like that. I'm hearing like blessings coming in. Like maybe, isn't that a date too? Yeah, July 7th, something like that. But the Temperance, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, and finding meaning. The number 14 reduces down to 5. It represents change and options. Yeah, someone's trying to make a choice about something. You might have found out about something and you're trying to make a decision about something. Or someone else about you. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambitious desire, or diligence. This could also be in regards to work as well. Or manifestation, because the first card that came out was the Magician. So you're developing some type of skill in the energy. Yeah, there's wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contributions here. The number 10. Third deacon Virgo. Let's see. Planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. Ooh. New projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, beginnings, new opportunities. This could be financial or job related or income related or something like that. The Chariot. Progress, moving forward, integration. It could also be a love connection. And I'm still in the same energy as the reading that I did earlier today that I'm gonna upload after this live. I'm still channeling for that storyline. Right? Show me the lovers. Show me the lovers, Holy Spirit. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Is someone in a love connection? Who's cuffed up? Who's married in the energy? There's a love connection popping out, okay? And I really ever do love readings. But today in the earlier video that I filmed, that I recorded, that I'm going to upload later, the same situation was coming out. And now it's happening again. So someone is making a decision about a love connection, or someone has a love connection, but it's coming in as like, there's projects here, okay? There's planning here. There's wealth. There's like inheritance here. It starts off small, okay? But creating some type of balance. Thinking about this, the long-term view. There was some type of betrayal is what I'm getting here. But you rested after the betrayal. Or maybe this can be a situation where you're reflecting like about, or nostalgia about some type of love connection that might have been an illusion. There's so much here, guys. There's so much here. I can get clarity. Yeah. I have to get clarity on this one. Thank you for the likes, guys. The thumbs up. Appreciate you so much. Let me see. Celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, friendship, community, and happiness. We have an Emperor here. Looks like identical. Close to identical to the reading that I did earlier. Show me, Holy Spirit. Like energy based. I'm not gonna lie. Someone might be in a connection that they're not really fucking with you, for real. And you peeped it. But I feel like there's someone in the cut that's high vibrational just like you. I don't know. The Three of Swords did not come out for this live, but there's options here for sure. By the way, I am Turkish. Oh, nice. Period. I love Turkish food. Delicious. Also, Turkish people are lovely. Nice to meet you, my love. I want to go to Turkey one day. That would be good. I hear it's beautiful out there. I don't know if you're living in Turkey, though. Are you in Turkey right now, or are you Turkish? Like, and living somewhere else? They're very traditional creatures. High on culture. I love it. Turks love you too. Thank you, baby. You're very beautiful. Thank you, my love. One is high vibrational, and that's you, sis. Amen. We reflect one another, period. Ah, Andre coming in. Andre always speaks truth, man. I love you, bro. All right. So I fixed all of the cards. They're all in the up right now. Let's try to tap into some new energy to clear this out. Because that's feeling like something that I already explained in the video from earlier. Ooh. The Tower and the Page of Wands. All right. Show me this Tower and Page of Wands. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight, inspiration, ideas, discovering limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me. Yeah, someone that's realized tapped into an energy where it's like, there's sudden insight, some type of release, okay? And then after the release, there was like inspiration and new ideas, some type of like discovery that like all of their potential is limitless, something free, okay? Exploring more, excitement and freedom in regards to like friendships, okay? Maybe it's like a season of your life, or you've been in a season in your life where you realize that like people that you would think would typically be your friend, you're not vibing with them. And then the people that you last expect to vibe with, those are the people that are your tribe. Those are the people that are your tribal people. They might not look like you. They might not walk like you. They might not talk like you. They might not nothing, but the vibrations are there. It says, I bring peace with me everywhere I go. Yes, this energy is very clear. Has very like clean, like lens, you know what I mean? So like I'm also getting like the windshield wiper, you know, when it snows or rains, like someone that has a good windshield wiper, like mentally, spiritually, emotionally, okay? Someone that brings peace where they go, high vibrational energies. You know that your friends, the ones that you're surrounded by, that you naturally flow with, are the ones that support you, nourish you, and inspire you, okay? And you can do the same for them, okay? I know very little English. Didn't understand most of what you said. It's beautiful, Kana, because, or Kanal, because when it's high vibrational energy, it's almost like you don't really need to know the actual language to interpret what the person is saying, because it's all through spirit and truth. You understand? So a soul recognizes another fellow soul. Like a reflection is going to reflect on the other person, whether we're different genders, whether we're different language, whether we're different culture, age, ethnicity, it don't matter. Okay, I could be purple, you could be yellow, and if we're vibrating on the same energy and the same frequency, we're going to connect on a high vibrational way. Okay, you're gonna feel that peace, okay, regardless if you don't fully understand, okay, and I don't fully understand you. Simple things you can just break through, okay, that don't really matter at the end of the day if you really think about it, okay? Why? Because love is love, right? What it do, Rock? Happy Monday, love. Hi, baby. Hi, Patty. What's going on, bro? Happy to see you on this beautiful day. Very, very happy to see you, my love. So yeah, someone that brings peace wherever they go. You might feel unsettled that time. You might feel shaken up at time. Your peace might be getting like not challenged, but challenged in a way where it's like sometimes you can be around people, places, and things that like make give you an unsettling feeling, and you don't know where it comes from. You don't know why it's happening. Okay, you're bringing peace, but for whatever reason, your empathetic nature, okay, can't really tolerate much other than friendships that support you, friendships that nourish you, and friendships that inspire you. Okay? Whatever you say, I'll agree. Amen. Period. It's well intentioned, okay? Yes. Love you, sis. The mirror reflection is not reflecting, but more the light that makes the mirror possible. Amen. Exactly. Exactly. Because we look at each other, right? And a mirror will tell you right there is like, we're not the same. But the light from within us is the same, right? It's beautiful. So it's the light that's from within you. It's infectious, it's contagious, it's undeniable, right? And that's when you reflect high vibrational creatures of the light that could fully understand your intentions. You don't need to explain much. You don't need to say much. You don't need to do much. Those that know, know. And those that can't, don't know. Okay? They just can't. Okay? I breathe calmly and easily. I am safe in this moment. Yeah, I was getting this energy too. It was kind of like this energy. It was like, you know that wherever you go, you embody peace. You embody high vibrational energy. You embody good like vibrations, good intentions, all that, right? But you also know that you're this reflecting mirror. Okay, so if someone else does not embody that same thing or that same intent, okay, you're going to reflect something. So sometimes I'm getting this nervous system thing or this empath thing where it feels like sudden change, upheaval, chaos, some type of destructive awakening for some people you can trigger. Okay, when you gain sudden insight or when you help them gain sudden insight, okay, just know that you are safe. Okay, that you are okay to remain in your highest self, that you're okay to remain in your high vibrational energy. You do not have to shift your energy for nobody or nothing. Okay, maintain your ground in that. Okay, because it's talking about some type of faith and freedom and excitement and free spirit. Okay, someone that needs to be able to vibrate on a high frequency level, that can't really settle for things that don't support them, nourish them, or inspire them, because this person is full of peace. Okay, it's where they bring it with them wherever they go. It's from within. But I can see this empath feeling a little unsafe at certain moments just naturally. You might feel like your core starts twitching. You might feel a nerve, or you might feel something, some type of like energy around you that might feel a little unsettling, okay, with this tower moment here. But just knowing that you're safe, and the empaths are going to need to really practice on breathing, reps and sets when it comes to breathing calmly and easily. Because empaths feel so much, right? They feel peace resides within them, but they can feel all of this chaos and destruction around them. So learning how to breathe easily and calmly, right? That's an ability that all empaths can master. For me, it feels like you are talking to me from within, and of course, here on YouTube, but you know things only I can know. Yes, because we are connected. Okay. This card says, this came out in the reading today as well. This card says, I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. So this one is like, what's understood in the energy is understood. What's received is received on a high vibrational way. And that's why sometimes when I talk to you, Andrea, when I talk to people, places, and things, it's not necessarily me talking, but it's also your life expression through the energy flowing through me on a high vibrational standpoint. You know what I mean? So, because I'm opening up vessel and channels for high frequency love. So that's maybe why you can connect very deeply. Okay. I'm getting really good energy from you. Thank you, Canal. So am I. I'm getting amazing energy from you as well. So I want to look closer into like what's going on with this breathing calmly and feeling safe in the moment. Because that's pairing in my mind's eye with the Tower. I would like to read your fortune someday. Do you read? Canal, do you read tarot as well? I have my own mystical ways of looking at things rooted in cultural tradition. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't know naturally cultural tradition for Turkish, but I've met some Turkish people and always on my frequency. So whatever you practice and whatever cultural rooted that you are in is respected wholeheartedly and high vibrationally. Yes. And Turkish people don't play about their spirituality and their deep roots. It's good vibes. First Deacon Sagittarius is here. The number 8, speed, rapid action, movement, swift change, manifesting quickly, quick decisions, and air travel. I did want to also say, Kanal, that there are times where, thank you for the likes, guys. There are times when I'm up here reading and someone else has their cards as well on their end and they pick a card for me. I know Andre has done that before. Okay, so if you do, and if it's not cards or if it's something or whatever, that's fine too, because I don't really know about other practice. I'm a reader. Like I could read anything. Okay. Slim as view. This is a man. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, and repetitive tasks in this energy. Coming fast. The number 8 and the number 8. 2 8s. There's synchronicity here. But I need to get their Instagram address because I can translate text message, but I can't translate conversation. I hear. So TikTok, do you do TikTok? Can you write your Instagram here? I don't think I can write anything here. Let me see. I don't think I could write anything here. But I can give you my, if you have TikTok, I can give you my TikTok. Okay. And then there you can like send me a message privately and I can read the DMs. Okay. Or if you want as well, in the bio of this account, it has my email address. But you have to let me know if you want to do TikTok or email so that I'm on alert, so that I'll check my messages, because sometimes I don't check my messages. Okay? So you have to let me know which one you're going to do. If you're going to do email or you're going to do TikTok. And then, what's it called? And then I'll be on the alert to check. Okay? Says, can you write? Says, you can also write your TikTok address. Okay. Am I still here, y'all? Can someone confirm if I'm still here? Because I closed out to get my TikTok thing. The seconds are going by. It says, yes, I know I can feel. Thank you, Andre. You too, but this is very special for both. What does it tell you? I know we are on a high level, but I would like to know what you feel. Thumbs up, yeah. Thank you guys for confirming. I'll tell you right now, Andre. But my TikTok account is Sis Rock 22. Okay. Sis Rock 22. I'm fairly new on that app. Still working through a couple things. I don't really fully understand it, but that's a way to message me, okay? Thank you, by the way, Canal. Andre, what do I feel in regards to our enlightened minds and souls and connection? I feel good. I feel like this purity energy. I'm not surprised. I am not, I'm at peace with that. It's an energy that's like, I knew it, you know? Yes. Yeah, I knew it. It's like an inner knowing, okay? It's owed to us to find people like us, okay? And it's a blessing, you know? And that's why we do what we do. That's why we're here doing what we do every day, existing. This human experience is a beautiful one. There's tower moments. There's a lot of hard work, high standards, sacrifice. But sometimes you find a divine reflection roaming around the world. Me, I get excited about that. There's an appreciation. You know what I mean? There's definitely appreciation and gratitude with that one. How do you feel? Any thoughts? Any feelings? I see the lovers. I see love, harmony, relationship, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. And I see justice. I see fairness. I see truth. I see clarity. I see equality, balance, cause and effect, and the law. So it's written for high vibrational creatures to connect to one another. It's already written. It's already a promise. That's how I see it. And I see what I feel, and I feel what I feel, and I feel what I know. Show me? Oh no, y'all. These number eights right now. Listen to this. Speed, rapid action, movement, swift change, manifesting quickly, quick decisions, and air travel. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, and repetition. Negative thought, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, and entrapment. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes. What is our message? What you feel we have to do? Create a better world, and I know I did all my life. But we should also use it for ourselves and to make our dreams come true. The ones we have from, yes, before we came in contact. Yes. Before we came in contact here in on the YouTube platform and the physical, we were already communicating years before that. Thank you for the forever sign, baby. Thank you, Patty. Do you believe in love? Yes, absolutely. And it's not a delusion. You see? Some people say, oh, I believe in first sight, love at first sight, and it's a delusion, it's an illusion, it's denial, it's not developed consciousness, it's not a wholeness within them. But then there are some where there is love at first sight. Because it's an inner knowing. It has nothing to do with like something that you're starving yourself from and you're trying to like feel so badly in someone or something else. It's a wholeness, it's a knowing. So the belief in love at first sight is a strong belief for me personally because it's happened to me many times where I could not deny the love that I had or felt or knew, you know. Whether it's mutual or not, I don't know. because again, it's about like the intention. And if it's in the delusional state, then you have to pay attention to that. Okay, but okay, that must be in the dream world and the dreams you have. Not necessarily, because the thing is that like when you're like growing up, right? And when all throughout the phases of your life, you might see things, you might think a certain way, you might do things that's just coming from you. That is not to be explained, to be forced, to be understood for nothing, right? That's all of us. So in that encouragement to do that from within you was someone else on a high vibrational standpoint working with you in the energy. Doesn't always have to be physical, like physically. Like, you know, you ever around in an environment and everyone's physically there, but no one's working together? They do not know you. You do not know them, even if you do in the physical. So it's kind of like that for my mentality, for like what I've been able to process and understand through high vibrational energy. So Andre, like before I even created the channel, why did I even have a thought to create the channel? That was you. That was Pat Lee. That was Canal. That was everybody high vibrational. Because why on earth would I ever do that? You know what I mean? We're not limited to third density. No. We go beyond time and space, within time and space. Within time and space. Within time and space. Within that time and space. Tell me why you did. Why I did? I had to. I had to. Just like all of us. If you're communicating something telepathically through the frequencies of your fellow brothers and sisters, divine lights, or light workers, okay, in the skies, incognito, all around the world, if you're communicating, projecting that thought out honestly, confidently, over and over, repetitively, you think your high vibrational fellow sisters and bros is not going to get the message? And manifest itself somehow, some way in your physical 3D and be like, what the fuck? Where'd this person come from? They remind me of myself. And then you're in that moment where you're just like, hi. And you're like this. Is it me? No, it's someone else, but it is me. Why you are here. I know why I am here, to talk with you, but also to listen to you. Same. I've been searching for their TikTok account for 20 minutes. Mine? Okay, let me write it down for you. It's gonna come out as backwards when I like flip it to you, but I hope that you can get it still, okay? Let me just grab a little piece of paper real quick. This one says chill pill. Chill pill. I take my spiritual chill pill. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I skip out on my spiritual chill pill. And I'm on 1,000 for that day. Sis Rock 22. SISROCK 22. Let me know if you find it, okay? And the app. The app. Okay? Sorry about that. I don't mean to have you running around them TikTok streets trying to find me over there. I should put it in my bio over here, but I haven't. The thing is, I've been like looking like to see the vibe TikTok, you know, the energies or whatever, and I didn't know if I wanted to morph it together, like, and but it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Might be a confirmation today for me. So actually, you tell me you came on YouTube to find me, and of course I found you. Very, very beautiful. I didn't think about that. Exactly. Exactly. That's why, like, this inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom in our energy. We are not limited to anything. What finds you, what you seek, you'll find. Okay? What finds you was seeking you. And you were seeking it or them. Okay? It's like that. It's magnetism. We talk about it here and there on the channel. But knowing that you could breathe calmly and feel safe in this very moment is that one that's like, that's all your hard work and efforts. Through your hard work and efforts and perseverance and diligence and sacrifice and everything, you were able to then, quote unquote, what feels like found my channel. But it's not necessarily that, is it? It could be that to some capacity, but it's not only that. You know, I finally found it. I added it. Okay, cool, period. We can message each other from there. Yes, Canal, absolutely. I will make sure to check my messages, okay? I'm not the best at that. I'm not very diligent when it comes to responding to messages, but if I know something's coming through for sure, I'll definitely be diligent to check it, okay? Period. Compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing, healing, emotionally stable, and intuitive in the energy. Water energy, first deacon Gemini, third deacon Gemini, second deacon Cancer. New ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless and mental energy. Yeah, there's definitely telepathic communication happening here. You could think something 1 second and then I can receive it and then I can go on camera and say it. For not just me, for all of us. Or you can do that too. You can be going through something in your 3D life that I'm going through on my end, and you defend the both of us in the energy. And then someone else could calmly and easily breathe a little bit better that day in the energy and feel safe. People think it's all about them. Like, me too sometimes. Like, sometimes when I'm, like, moving through life, I think that, like, it's all about me at the moment. But I'm like, my reaction, my response, the way I look at things and everything has an effect on everyone else in my same frequency. So I have to be responsible and making sure I make the right decisions, making sure that I do the right thing, like, you know, in my truth, in my like reality, so that it can vibrate to you guys. Because I don't know what's happening necessarily in your reality every day, but it's communicating with one another. Okay. What's your Venus sign? Dang, I will have to look at my chart. Sun sign is Sag, moon sign is Gemini, and rising is Scorpio. And Venus, I'll have to check. Venus, I'll have to check. So actually, your messages are also about you. Oh, yeah, I have to feel it before, in some way. I have to feel it before I can bring the message, because if I'm not going through it, if I'm not feeling it in every single way, then I won't be able to even understand you guys. So, like, sometimes you guys will take me through a journey of, like, me on camera, where it's like I can feel what's happening through the phases of the reading in the energetic, like, level and frequency. So, I mean, I've had readings where I just bursted out in tears, you know? Or I just bursted out in tears, or I got angry. When throughout the day, nothing seemingly was upsetting. Throughout the day, nothing got me angry. But you have to go through that journey in order to understand one another, right? So, in a way, they're also about me, right? If you really think about it. You are deep in it, honestly and true. Yes. Yes, I am deeply devoted. I am deeply invested. I am deeply, like, willing to figure it out with everybody else, too. Even though I don't understand anything, I enjoyed watching you. I'm staring at the screen so seriously, as if I understand what you're saying. And that's the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is within you, and it's within me. So, I appreciate for you being here, Kanal. And everyone here, too. Everyone. Hi, Just Poppy. Just Poppy just came in. Hi, baby. How you doing? I see the cat. I see the flower. Thank you, baby. Woohoo! Still manifesting my cat. Still working on it. Thank you for the likes, guys. The thumbs up and the hearts. But I loved your energy. I find peace when I listen to you. Amen. Period. Thank you. You guys allowed me to feel peace. And you guys opened up the space for me to be able to reflect peace. And I'm like, that's a blessing for me. You know, the fact that I'm here and I can be at peace and I can talk some real stuff with some fire creatures of the light. We keep each other in peace. You know, when peace resides in us, we keep each other in peace. Right? But I loved your energy. I find peace. Amen. I find peace in you as well. I saw a lot of flowers photos you posted months ago. Oh, I love flowers. I'm a plant mother. I have, wow, so many plants. I have about anywhere from, like, I think I have like 14 to 15 plants. All glory to the Most High. I've been blessed to be a plant mom. I started last year, and I did not know what I was doing at all. I was like, oh my gosh, these babies are gonna die on me. I didn't know what to do. But it's been almost a year and I'm figuring it out, okay? You know? And guess what? I have mint now, doing well, happy, very healthy, thank God. And now, this summertime, guess who's gonna be drinking mojitos? Me. Do you guys like mojitos? I like mint. I saw a lot of flowers. Yep. So, and yeah, that's how I am too with the flowers. Like, I even like dead flowers. I like alive flowers, dead flowers. I love them in all their seasons. Yes, Mother Earth, I know you will be a good mother. Saw your comment on children and how they were treated. I do feel like Mother Earth sometimes, not all the time. That's when I noticed that, like, something bigger was happening. I like you, you're mine. Alex. Y'all romantic people. Fire, water energy. Third deacon Aquarius, second deacon Pisces, emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, controlled, balanced, supportive leader, tolerant, and empathetic. That's that empathetic energy. It's kind of like this one is like, you are an actual real life empath. Can't run from it, can't hide from it. You are an empath through and through in the energy. Scorpio rising is fitting for dead flowers. Thank you, Patty. That confirms a lot for me, okay? Because I really do love dead flowers, and I never understood why. You know, and the reason why, like, I say it like that is because for me it came so natural, but then for others it's like, it seemed not natural. Okay, it seemed like something and neither one is here nor there. Neither one is good or bad. Neither one is more important than none of that. But I was just like, I'm a curious person as well, so I found that interesting that like I naturally would gravitate towards dead flowers and find it to be so beautiful. But then others is like, oh, it's dead, just throw it out. Like, but I love living plants, living flowers, everything, of course, as well. But it still holds power. That's what I picked up on my journey. I noticed that like it still holds power, and it still holds energy, and it doesn't go away. Like let's say if you have flowers and you let them die, and they wither and they get all crunchy and stuff like that, the energy still remains. Like it doesn't go away. So if you still wanted to have it around for a little bit longer in your home or whatever, it'll be good for you, because it also like the passing and the transitions of that life is pure. Okay, so it will like exude purity into your environment. Thank you. I'm not Puerto Rican. Hello everybody. Keono and Lacey. Hello, hello. Yes, Diamond Aquarius. Yes, somebody emotionally balanced in Aquarius and Piscean. Okay. I sent a message request on their TikTok account, by the way. Thank you so much. I'll definitely check that out right after this live. You like my hair? Thank you. Can we see the back of your hair? Yeah. I don't know how it looks, but it's like a forest. How does it look back there, y'all? I used to, early on in my YouTube, I used to brush my hair in the video before starting. Like actually recording myself, like brushing my hair prior to getting started. So that's actually very spiritual as well. I don't know who brushes their hair a lot, but I was brushing my hair for some time a lot, like intuitively. But my hair, like, I've been on a journey. I've been on a journey with it. I cut it a little while ago. Someone, last time I mentioned anything about my hair on live, someone said, don't cut it again. Rapunzel did. True. And I think also like Ariel did. Like a deep forest. BJ Banks, what's going on? It's like a deep forest. Yeah, this is no heat. Like, straight up just... I did brush it. That's why it's so big right now. That one made me laugh. You're not wrong. Yo, I wanna shave my head. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I really want to shave my head bald. I've been getting called. You see how like that crying emoji looks, like no hair on BJ Bankroll comment? That's how I want my head to look. Fluffy Sis Rock. Got main energy. I think I do. I think I do. Like, I would love to shave my head skin bald, but it's too cold right now. It's too cold. I'm gonna be having to wear hats everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. Don't do it. I need to. I see some fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence in this energy. Very luxurious energy, very emotional person on a high vibrational level, an empath, someone that can feel deeply. And through their feelings, it creates them, it brings in a knowing, an inner knowing. So the number 9, another number 9. Second deacon Virgo, Earth Virgo, selflessness and integration. Yeah, somebody that's been going through or has gone through much suffering in order to fully integrate and create this wholeness in their life from within. Bald would be very powerful. Yeah, listen, I was already told to do it. Okay, I was already confirmed to do it. I started growing my natural hair out. I used to dye my hair a lot, and I used to it used to be really long. I did a lot to my hair. I was blonde, red, I was brown, pink, like I did a lot to my hair. And I killed my hair. Like not living on my head type energy or what I did to it in my early 20s, mid 20s too. And then after I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to suffer the consequences of my actions and everything. And I started growing it out. And it looked really choppy and like really like, you know, and I was like, what hair texture do I have? Like, do I have curly hair? Do I have wavy hair? Do I have what hair do I have? I didn't even know my genetics and up until late like 20s. So I started growing out my hair and this is what came out. Like literally, this is what came out of my head. So I love it, but at the same time, I'm just like, did I start my hair journey, figure out the texture of my hair, and get the color that I naturally was born with, because I don't dye my hair either, and then shave it all off and start anew again. And this is something that like tugs at me a lot. So if y'all see me up here one day with a bald head, yeah, I already know. 9 is my birthday, March. Period. Yeah, there's 9 and 9 here. And I'm reading for a King of Cups. So, Andrea, I'm thinking this is your energy. It's hard. Get the clippers ready. Period. That's what I'm saying. I don't think I have a choice anymore. I don't think I have a choice. It has to happen. Like, at least once in my lifetime. I already know it has to happen. But am I going to be obedient? Nothing compares with you, Janet O'Connor. Talking about, I don't even know who that is, my love. I need to see a picture. I be writing down, like, anything you guys say, I write it down so that I can, like, look into it later. And then I communicate with you. Okay? Telepathically. It's like this energy. It's like as soon as I look into it, I can feel this energy. I remember this energy that was interacted. I see it, and then I could either laugh or fucking who knows what happens and send that energy back to you in a beautiful, high vibrational way. So you know that message was delivered. I gotta check out Janet O'Connor, baby. See what's going on over there. And I have to get the clippers ready. And I have to do others. If I go bald, there's something else I have to do as well if I go bald. So it's like steps that I can choose to be obedient towards. Okay. And then there's always wigs, y'all. Just slap on a quick wig real quick until it grows back. No biggie. You know her, okay? She shaved her hair too. And that was a song, Nothing Compares to You. Oh, it's a song. I'm gonna start TikTok, y'all, and in TikTok we're gonna be able to listen to music. We're gonna be able to read energy through music. We're going to be able to like pick up on frequencies, emotions, meanings of things, readings and things through music on TikTok, because here I'll get flagged. Like, so I can't listen to music with you guys here. But I know a lot of us are tapped in with music, okay? So that's what I plan on also doing on TikTok as well, because on TikTok you could play whatever you want. Okay, just trim it up. Trim it up. It's just gonna get shorter then. I don't care for long or short hair. Like, if it was for me, I'll leave it. You know? If it was for me, I'll leave it, because everything's healthy. Like, I don't have any, like, it doesn't need a cut. You know, it doesn't need a cut. So if I'm not shaving it bald, then I'm not going to trim it because it doesn't need a trim yet. And I already did short hair over the summer. I think my hair was like right here or something like that. So the only way I'll trim it is if like a severe dead ends, which I don't really have dead ends right now. So, or maybe I'll go to a curling specialist. I don't know. For my hair texture. I don't know, y'all. It's not for aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? If I go bald, it's not for aesthetics, clearly. Like, why would you do that for aesthetics? Like, I mean, it could be. Shit, period. Not gonna lie, the bigger the hair, the closer to goddess. But I'm here for the cut, front row ready. Aw, thank you for the support. I love you so much, Pally, yes. And like, yes, I know hair is sacred. Okay, I know hair is sacred. Okay, so it won't be forever, because I'll also then return back to my hair journey. But I think that my hair journey also needs to like feel like razored bald, you know, to produce more growth, you know. I've been studying the fern plant. So the fern plant, when you give it a lot of water, it's like more of a rainforest vibey plant. Like, they like a lot of water. Like, they do not stop drinking water, the fern plants. And if they don't get water regularly, then they die. They get sad, or they dry up, or whatever. It's not like a cactus or a stronger plant that can like withhold like heat and dehydration and all of that thrives off of that. No, fern plants do not thrive off of that. They need a lot of water, okay? And they grow really big, kind of like my hair, okay? They grow really big and long leaves, the fern plant. And if you keep it hydrated and everything. But also what I noticed about the fern plant was when you clip it, when you give it that ugly haircut and cut it off from the root, that's when it'll produce 10 times more and quick. Like, quick. Some people don't want to clip their plants. Some people don't want to get it by the root and all this stuff, because then you leave the plant with like nothing but whatever was technically quote unquote healthy. But what it produces afterwards, it starts to like flower and like produce like quickly, and it's like this bright baby green fuzziness, and then it goes into this long ass plant. So sometimes you gotta like cut things directly from the root in order for it to like grow in abundance. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up, man. I might be getting called to do that in the physical with the representation with my bald head, but we'll see what happens. Maybe after this winter, I don't know, y'all, because then I'm gonna have like a very dry scalp, like bald in the winter time. What is it? It says, I will send you on the playlist you next message you will put. Okay. Yes, please. Yeah, send me any music down below. I love when you do that, Andre. Any music suggestions, any frequency, any energy that you pick up through my readings, and then it's like resembles a song that pops up in your head. That's active communication through frequencies with one another. So please, yes, do that. Thank you so much. Reforestation process. Dr. Abdi Bashir. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But yes, that's probably what I'm describing precisely. I did recently just cut my dreadlocks of 3 years. The renewal is needed. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. The last time I cut my hair, I did a really good cut, like energetic cut. And it was really great for my regrowth and it did wonders. So I think that it's definitely necessary. Yes. So you can allow yourself to breathe and release anything, and so that it could produce more growth, stronger and better. Okay. Very good. And it's good when you innately feel that. Okay. Not when there's any pressure or anybody saying, "Oh, cut your hair," or you thinking like you gotta, like, oh my god, some people do it to please others or to please a perception, and then that regret creeps in. You know what I'm saying? So nobody wants to do it like that. But I was also thinking of getting dreads. What you think? Maybe I should get dreads for a year, just so that I can nip like what is it called? Kill two birds with one stone. Do dreads for a year, and then shave my head bald. Yes. And then regrow everything to see what happens. By then I'll probably have white hair. Grays. What you mean I'm crazy? You had dreads? Come on now. You cut your dreads? Oh my gosh, I'm cold, y'all. It's cold. It's like this cold is insanity. Like actual insanity. It's okay, we're strong. We can do this. I have to put my sweater on. Stress is the only thing that damages the hair, and plenty water daily people apply. Yes. Yes, I don't wash my hair every day. I can't, because I have dry hair. So there's no reason for me to wash it. I know, like, people that have a lot of oil, essential oils coming from their scalp naturally, they wash it more frequently. But personally, I cannot wash my hair all the time. And I want to keep whatever nutrients and essential oils like going through the hair throughout like the time I'm not washing it, so that it can get like those vitamins, minerals, nutrients, like that oils coming from my brain, essentially from my body, right, into the hair. But some people produce it rapidly, so they have to wash it more frequently, I noticed. But what I do is I stay hydrated, so I drink my water. And also stress too. You know, you made a good point there. That'd be a different vibe for you. I got them primarily for head shaking, rocking out. That's what I need it for. Because that's like a expression. That's like an expression. All right. Andre says, read me, sis, what you know I like the most about you. Okay. Let's see. Do Do you want me to use Oracle or Tarot? Who do you listen to musically for that vibe? Everybody. I'm telling you guys, we're going to build a community. We're going to go over to TikTok, y'all. And we're going to fucking blow it up over there, okay? We're going to do that high vibration through music, okay? And then we can join together in the chats and stuff. Because you can add people in. You play my music, you play your music. We rock out, we jam out. So whatever. Okay? Jam out so hard, our necks start hurting. Like, I'm excited. Period. Okay. So, Andre said, read cards based off how. Let me see. Read me, sis. What you know I like most about you. Okay. So the first card here was the Ten of Swords. The number 10. Is a third deacon in Gemini. And I do have Gemini in my chart. Okay. Andre, I don't know if you do, but I do. Okay. There's something here about pain. Ultimate completion, final manifestation, results of true will, recognition, continuation, realization, and ending. So there's some type of endings and completion here as it pertains to, what's it called? True will. Okay. So I think that, Andre, I think that maybe a lot of the things we connect with is based off like how we can persevere and read through pain and survive pain, survive deep wounds, survive things like betrayal, loss, crises, failure, collapse, and defeat in the energy. I think we've bonded on a high vibrational standpoint when it comes to that, because I also saw the high priestess as well, which is sacred knowledge, intuition, wisdom. So there's also an energy here that speaks of an authority, okay? So respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, and focus and practicality. You might have like this sense of or indication or like natural flow of like a desire to protect, to a desire to establish some type of like disciplined focus and protection here. You might have a father figure perspective where you desire to protect, you desire to have respect and stability, okay? So where you feel like this innate calling and this innate knowing that there has been something that we've somehow, it could be past life, it could be present, or it could be future as well. But somehow through like trials, tribulations, pain, adversity, there's like this respect. There's like this mutual respect. There's like this leadership. There's this practicality to the way both of us may have connected somehow, some way. Okay. And there's a number 10 and the number 4 here. Okay. Because it's coming off as like a strong leadership energy. Okay. And then there's a number 7 here with third deacon Aquarius. Let's see. New ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge. Okay. New ways of communicating and mental energy. It's going back to that telepathic communication and frequency here. Okay. Show me this energy. Yeah, through some type of adversities. Like, we might bond through the frequency during times of financial loss, during times of feeling isolated, during times of worrying or being in need. We might bond over the fact that, like, we can feel insecurity or feel some type of, like, deception creeping around or betrayal. or getting away with something or acting strategically or trickery. Yes, you are absolutely for me, which is your inner beauty and purity, the honesty I can feel. And sorry, I can see myself in that too. As well, like I said, it's not just one, like it's like this energy of space of, it's not just one journey. Like we're definitely not alone. We're definitely in this together. Okay, even through moments of like, it seems like there's like, I have nothing to do with your path, you have nothing to do with my path. And this applies to like all the high vibrational creatures of the light, right? Self-discipline, some type of boredom, feeling stuck, perfectionism, work without reward, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, reflection, disaster, awakening, release, and insight. I think both of us are probably going through a lot of shit right now. That's what I'm picking up. And there's truth in that. Okay, but there's this Ace of Wands here with new projects and inspiration, an urge to create and willpower and teamwork and collaboration and implementation and building something, a transition, a change, some type of releasing baggage. Wow. Wow. The wish come true. Like working together in something. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude because of some type of familiarity. Innocence, joy, something about childhood, something about past life recognition, something about nostalgia, something about we can understand one another on a high frequency, high consciousness level because it's happened already. This is justice. This is what I said earlier. Remember, Holy Spirit is coming through again. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and the law. It's already written. Period. Yes, too much to tell here. I have nothing to hide, but that's a conversation for another time. Yes, I know. I already know. I already know. Listen. Okay. Period. Child, I already sensed. I put a photo on YouTube when I was 12. Oh, I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. I like that number. 12 is a good number. Completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, and arriving. Yeah, I think when fine divine creatures of the light are placed in each other's path, is only to celebrate something. It's only to accomplish something. It's only to bring wholeness and completion. And yeah, the road might be rocky. And yeah, there might be a lot of crazy shit happening in each of our paths. A lot of struggle. A lot of betrayal, a lot of deception, a lot of chaos, a lot of poverty in the energy. Yeah, you told me about you when you were little and nothing changed. Yeah, nothing changed. You know? Meanwhile, a lot of things change, but look at this. There's competition, there's a decision to make, there's rivalry, there's tension, there's a decision to make, not being like being in a crossroads, and then there's public victory. And this comes a lot up for Andre energy. Okay, there's public victory, but there's decisions. Then there's rivalry, conflict, competition, all this bullshit on the side here. And it's divided. This is a number 5 and this is a number 6. Wands, wands. And then it's divided. There's a decision. All right. That's what I'm seeing. Period. Let me drink some water. What is the choice? What is the choice? You're making me think now. I didn't even think about that. All right, what's the choice? What's the choice? What's the choice? Yeah. The same energy from earlier. BJ Bankroll. BJ Bankroll want to know the choice too. Wish is coming true. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, and building something. So definitely building something. Something that will bring wishes coming true. A lot of public victory. Can bring disagreement, strife, and tension, and all this stuff as well. Because it comes with it. Right? It comes with it. Right? It comes with the territory is what I'm getting here. Period. I would like you make that choice. See if it resonates. Oh, I already have. Like, I already made my choices. Thank God. I see very clearly. Very, very clearly. Period. I love it. Again, teamwork, collaboration, implementation, creating something. Period. And in many ways, we've already begun to do that. Period. Regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. Giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity, and sharing. The King of Pentacles makes progress and movement. The Empress. And then that's it. Read the channeled messages, okay? So period, Andre. I have to brush my brow hairs. You see that? All right. It says, because you said I made you think. Sorry, I didn't want you to think, but to feel. I know. Same for me. So if I say I think or I thought or I whatever, I'm really saying I feel. It's just terminology. Because I feel everything. Just so y'all know. I can feel everything. Let's use this one. Oh, the High Priestess and the King of Cups. All right. Mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom and knowledge, things yet to be revealed, spiritual guides, the number 2 with the High Priestess here. And then there's emotional intelligence here with the King of Cups energy. Mature, compassionate male, calm, caring, friendly, sympathetic, wise, tolerant, diplomatic, balanced, affectionate, romantic, charming, devoted, family-oriented, and generous in this energy. Yo. Oh. The Wheel of Fortune with the number 10. It says yes, yes, and then maybe. Good luck, destiny, change, karma, soulmates, decisive moments, cycles of life, fate, fortune, upheaval, and chance with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. I want to do another deck, y'all. What deck should I do? I've been looking at this one for a few days now. I don't usually use this one. This is called Earth Wisdom Oracle. They're a little different. I like the green. Oh. Go with the flow and transformation. The number 16 and the number 20. Heal thyself. That's beautiful. I love the art. I'm going to show you guys. Freedom and divine love. So we have 20, 16, 24, 6, and 31. Okay. Go with the flow. Transformation. Heal thyself. Freedom. Divine love. And that to me looks like some type of flower of life. And then there's the tree of life in this, on this tree here with freedom. No, with heal thyself. That symbol on the tree itself has a symbol of the tree of life. Period. Beautiful art. I know, right? It's gorgeous. Creativity and grace in this energy. I got also a card for you, NR40 Great Smoke Mirror Reflection. It says mirrors, okay? Good mirror examples. It's from the Mother Earth cards, period. Yes. I love that. What did you get? What did you get from that? Communication. Communication. This can be you communicating with your spirit guides, angels and ancestors, passed over loved ones. It could mean communication on a high frequency level, like telepathy, okay? Communicating through thoughts, dreams, okay? Communicating through like this, like platforms, message, or anything like that. But there is communication here. There's also nurture and heart healing. And this is the truth. Healing from grief. Yeah. Healing from grief. Or healing in some way. Because this is the third time. Healing grief. We have healing thyself. Healing grief. And we have heart healing. 24, 19, and 5. And then truth and nurture. That's beautiful. Let me see if I have another deck over there I want to pick from. All right, these are some of the ones that I rarely ever use. Not for any particular reason, but I'm thinking maybe right now You guys might want to see some from these. Gaia Oracle, Guidance, Affirmations, and Transformations. Or Past Life Oracle cards. Past Life or Gaia? What's the vibes? Should we do Past Life or should we do Gaia? And talking about hair, something's telling me to brush my hair. I'm not even kidding. I probably should brush my hair. Either one sounds calling right now. Yeah, I know. I just picked them up off of the table. Never used them. But those were the ones that I naturally gravitated to. I have a little brush here. Alright. I'm gonna start with Gaia. Let's start with Gaia. Oh, and then see. None of my lighters been wanting to work because it's so cold. I just saw my head in the mirror and thought the same. No haircuts 26. Are you growing your hair out again? I don't know if this actually works for me, but things that I think naturally, like intuitively, that help me, and it might sound cliche or whatever, but no, I'm so serious. Like celery, carrots, tomatoes, cucumber. What else? What else? Sometimes cheese, different cheeses, okay? If you're dairy, I don't know if y'all do dairy, but lots of water. Even caffeine too, not too much of it, but caffeine too. That comes from the earth. Proteins, if you eat animal, chicken, if you eat that. But there's alternatives too. Eggies. Who likes eggs? I'm really trying to get this incense on. Have to, I feel. Yes. If you feel it, follow your intuition. There's usually a reason. And pay attention to the cycles. And then you'll get your answers. I am a carnivore. I only eat fatty meats and eggs. Wow. Period. Cool, cool. Love that. I'll help you tap into this higher consciousness. I ate some... Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to... Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to read that. I don't know. With jalapenos. Some type of eggs with jalapenos. Jalapenos are good too. Cleans out the sinuses. With moderation, jalapenos could also help with that nervous system. Because you have a reaction to it. It's hot, right? You might tear up. You might create like a little bit of mucus dripping down if you eat a lot of jalapeno. It creates cleansing and clarity through the sinuses and through all of like the portals on our physical face and body. But too much of it is dangerous. Be careful. All right. I fuck with matches. Excuse my French, but I fuck with matches. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Just do matches, right? Because these lighters, sometimes they just want to play games. So let's do matches. Hello, it's okay. I never knew how to spell it. Oh, quiche. Oh, I like quiche. Quiche is so good. Oh my gosh. With jalapeno, yes. A nice quiche. That's good. I need somebody's hand over this light for me so I can create a fire. I need help. Can you imagine me out in the wilderness trying to do a fire by myself? Bruh. Hey, I see you shake. How come? Because it's cold. Hi, pink moons. Hi, baby. Because it's freaking cold. Are y'all cold? I'm not too good with the weather. Like, yo, this weather is hitting your sis. Cold as fuck outside right now. I'm saying, I'm like, yo, why? No, be grateful, be grateful. Hello, how it's going? Good, baby. Yes, I'm cold too. That's what I'm saying. I have 2 socks on. I have a Nike sock and I have a fuzzy sock stuck in my shoe and my toes are still frozen. Like, the struggle is real. I'm about to just go to the stove and just sit over the stove. That's really what I'm about to do. And pretend I'm in Hawaii. All right. We got the message. Okay. Positive news and positive outcome. The message. The number 28. The message, you are. Show me the message. Thank you. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. The number 6. She's nude. We got the message, the search. Someone might be feeling lost, confused, or lonely at this time. There's positive news and positive outcomes. Amethyst. Transformation, certainty, and confidence. She's also nude, y'all. So I have to cover it up, but I know we don't really care, but, you know. 41. Amethyst. Some of you guys might need to put on some amethyst if not already. Wear your amethyst or have it around you, like in the house or something, or in the car the dashboard of the car. Sacred Mother Earth, a message of love. Yeah, something about a message here. Because we got the message and we got a message of love. Sacred Mother Earth, transformation, certainty, and confidence, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Positive news, positive outcome. And there's 41 and 42 here. Oh, did I show you Sacred Mother Earth? Period. What is this energy about? Sacred journey, life cycles, family, transformation, moonlight goddess. Yeah, someone is definitely a goddess here. Someone is definitely an alchemist with amethyst coming through. Someone's actually like Mother Earth itself. Okay, sacred journey in the energy. Yin and yang. Dark and light in the energy. Might be you. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Eternal love. Yeah, something about a message of love that's eternal. Sacred journey. Repressed emotions with the moonlight goddess. Healing and reflection. Creating harmony through balance. Yeah, there's balance here. There's 40, 41, and 42. There's 22, 24, 26, and 28. Eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. And then there's the Ganesha, which is clearing away obstacles. Okay? Protection, guidance with the number 31. Period. What do we get from that, y'all? What do we get from that? Because I see like protection. I see a balance. I see divine love. I see harmony. I see connecting with Mother Earth and using stones and stuff like that. Someone feeling lost, confused, and lonely at times. But there's positive news and positive change and outcomes ahead. Or while all of this positivity is happening, someone feels this way either way. Love you, Poland. Hi, baby. I love you too. Pogdan. Woo! Mother Nature is an old spirit. Absolutely. It lives and resides within a lot of us, if not all of us. You look good in black. Thank you, baby. Black is my favorite color, I think. But yeah, I noticed I gravitate to black a lot. Hey, girl. Big up yourself. You are getting all of this from Jamaica, beautiful Jamaica, nice girl. Hi, baby. How are you? Thank you so much for the love, y'all. Pretty face and smile. Thank you so much, Ray. Do y'all know anything about Ganesha? Clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Beautiful eyes. Thank you, my love. You have to agree, too. You like that as a Jamaican. You just have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much. You have a great evening as well. God bless you abundantly. Oh, I feel so much better now that I brushed this hair. Feels a lot better now. That's good. So, have you ever been in Jamaica, beautiful? No, never. I've always wanted to go. Never been to Jamaica, but I listen to a lot of Jamaican music. And something recently told me to go eat some Jamaican food. So I might have to go do that. Lift up my vibrations. You know what I'm saying? And this is a Rasta man giving you a shout out. Hey! Period. Are you in Jamaica right now? How's the weather? Ganesha energy is the elephant. Yes. This is the picture I have on this card too. The elephant. Here in Alabama. Okay, cool. You're from Alabama. The top university mascot is an elephant. Wow. Okay, so Spirit is coming through saying something about the elephant as the animal, the spiritual animal. Okay, so if you guys that are tapping in and connecting high vibrationally want to do some research on the significance of an elephant, study their life path, study how they live, study how they think, study how they feel, study everything about them, and you will find something about you within that, and you'll find answers, okay, to a lot of your questions that you may already know that you have those questions, or you may not be aware that you've been asking those type of questions for a while now. Okay, elephants. Okay, and I also want to show you guys something now that we're on the topic of elephants. Hey, I am hoping and praying that one day you come and have the experience of this beautiful country. Thank you. Yes, speak it into existence. I'm really trying to be in Jamaica. I really, really am. You have no idea. I love the music. I love the culture. I love everything I hear about it. The food, the atmosphere, the people, everything. So I would really love for that to happen. Thank you. One world, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Oh, I like, oh. Let's get together and feel all right. Let's get together and be all right. Oh, Bob Marley vibes? Is that Bob Marley? Yes, I am in the beautiful land of Jamaica. You are blessed and highly favored. Thank you for bringing this energy into this chat and being on the same frequency. Period. You ever heard of a wrath spirit? Wrath? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Girl, your eyebrows are excellent. Thank you. I was just brushing them a little bit because they get a little crazy, you know? Hold on. They get a little insane. They just grow and grow and grow. If you have eyebrows like this, then you got a mustache. Then you got nose hairs. So, you win some, you lose some. What can you say? Thank you so much, guys. It is beautiful sunny weather in Jamaica in the afternoon right now. Ooh, and I'm feeling that heat. Not physically, but energetically. So that's amazing. Yes, Bob Marley. I love Bob Marley. What's the other one? What's the other one? Don't worry. Be happy. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Hey. I said, don't worry. Hey. Be happy. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Woo! Love me some Bob Marley. And that Jamaican just culture and energy is just so healing. And when do you come and have the experience, you're going to even love it more, believe. I know already. I was supposed to have been there. I probably was there in a past life. We are going Bob Marley now. That is a king legend in Jamaica. Yes. And like from Jamaica, deeply rooted, but spoke to so many souls all around the world. You definitely look like Amy Winehouse. Some people say that. Amy, that's my girl. Let me see. We're channeling Amy now. Let's see. No time for regrets. Left my dirt when, and he said, "Oh, save it." And I turn a jaw. I got out in black, and I go back to black. You only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I'll go back to. You only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her, and I'll go back to. I'll go back to black. Woo! Black. Black. Oh, that was some deep energy. Love me some her. Yes. Absolutely. Do you listen to Levi Barrington or Sister Nancy? Maybe. I don't know. I would have to literally play. And that's why I want our family to go to TikTok so that we can play all the music we want. I love you. I love you too, Albert. Love the impromptu. Pali, through the spirit. Thank you so much. Every little thing is going to be all right. Rise up this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds. Oh, three little birds sit by doorstep. Sing. Is it that one? Where I got that from? Let me finish reading it. Okay, it says, with the rising sun, three little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet song of melodies, pure, and you saying this in my message too. Period. I love it. I love it. Lenny Kravitz, love. Hold on, y'all, because we're channeling. We are channeling like crazy right now. Hold on. Because let me tell you, I need to write all of this down. Lenny Kravitz. Love. And then we have what was it, babies? Let's see. We Levi Barrington, Sister Nancy. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are speaking to me spiritually. Do you guys know that you guys are speaking to me spiritually? That's how the divine works. Period. When will you go on TikTok live next? I want to try to get on there today because I was on there earlier today and it was like high vibrations and I didn't have like the TV to like put the songs on, but I had like the natural like little tunes from TikTok and we was just vibing out over there with sound. But hopefully today I can go back on maybe after, I don't know. I want to eat something. I want to eat some eggs because we were talking about eggs today and that sounds really, really good. So I think I'm going to eat some eggs and then I'll probably get back on TikTok. Pink Moons. You have my TikTok. I have your TikTok. Like, but for anybody that doesn't have my TikTok, it's at Sis SIS Rock ROCK 22. Okay. I'm big on eggs too, oddly enough. I'm telling you, there's just like a energy bump. That's what I say. I always say that. Like I'm like, I need my energy bump. So I go eat a boiled egg or like fry an egg or scramble an egg or something like that for energy. It's so good. Put a little hot sauce on there, why not? But what's it called? Yeah, I might go on today. I was on there earlier today and then I was also on there last night. And that was a vibe. That was a vibe. And so it's feeling good so far. Yeah, okay then. I'll just be on the lookout. Yes, and I'm on the lookout for you too. Oh my gosh. There's sometimes I'm scrolling and then you freaking pop up and I'm like starstruck. I love you so much. You're like fucking flawless in every way. Oh. Oh, how we say oh at the same time. I love you, babe. You just save that number because this is going to be your driver when you come to Jamaica. Oh, thank you so much, Junior Rasta, period. I don't think 2026 is going to finish and you don't travel to Jamaica. Listen, if I travel to Jamaica, I have to hit you up, okay? Because I need to feel that island breeze with high vibrational people, okay? Period. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. You're way too sweet, but I think the same. I love you too. Since day one. Because when I first started the channel, I think you were like one of the only... You were day one. To recognize me. Real for real, one for one. Period. I love you so much. Forever. Yes. High vibrational always with us. I love it. I love it so much. You knew it. I know. I knew it too. I was like, dang, who is this? I even envisioned you. Okay, back end story because all we do is talk through the frequencies really. But I envisioned you. I envisioned a beautiful girl with big curly hair, with bright eyes and a bright smile, like a star. And then the same day, if not like that week, you popped up. And I was like, oh shit. Like it was such huge confirmation. Beautiful, beautiful person. Energy. Thank you so much for sharing with me all the time. Right, totally. Oh, no way. Wow. I'm telling you. Hi, can we see the back hair? Lacey, I already showed you the back of my hair. Girl or guy? What's going on? And you're not going to be smoking any vape when you're in Jamaica. You're going to smoke that good weed, that good kush in Jamaica. And you're not going to... Okay, that's again. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the vape. I'm trying. I feel like I'm not really trying, though, to be honest. But I would love to eventually, yes. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. One day. All right, I'm gonna do some past life oracle and then I'm probably gonna close. Let's see. Father, Yeshua, Holy Spirit, what do we have for the divine creatures of the light? Let's see. So this is past life information. Take it as it resonates, okay? You're always welcome to the Netherlands. Thank you. Ooh, the Netherlands. Bro, when the moment will come. I had a thought about it, but it's just a thought. What? Oh my gosh, yo. You guys are going to make Sis Rock travel all over the world? Where am I supposed to, how? How am I supposed to get to you guys? Like, I know Jamaica, you could do a cruise. You could also fly. The Netherlands, I think you could just fly, right? Shit. And how long is that flight? You just store Ross Jr. number, that it's a WhatsApp number and straight number. Junior Rasta. Rasta. I have an email in my description and I'll check them more because you know the Daughter Rock email that's connected to this channel. I do not go on regularly, but I was thinking of starting to do that. Okay, just checking them every day regularly, seeing who's messaging me privately. You know what I mean? Maybe even for future reads or insight or just a conversation or just something, you know what I mean? To connect better with you guys. Also, TikTok, SISROCK 22. There's also the DM option, private message option that you can message me at, okay? And I'll check those as well, okay? Airplane, 8 to 9 hours. Wow. Okay, okay. That would be the furthest I'd ever done traveled. I think. In the physical world. All right. So past life information that we all might need to know. Just food for thought. Phobias. Phobias. And I kind of look like her. You see how she's holding her hands together like this and she's kind of like shaking a little bit? That's what's coming through right now. Phobias from a past life. Okay? May have carried over. Spirituality and religion. Okay? Spirituality and religion from a past life. Scribe or writer. Find divine creatures of the light come through. Biblical. Wow. And high priest or priestess. Yeah. I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. This energy is no joke. Okay? This energy is no joke. This energy talks about somebody being a scribe or a writer from a past life. Okay? Someone, thank you for all the thumbs up in this chat today. I love you guys so much. And also the interaction, the conversation, the energy, the high vibes. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Scribe or writer. There's a high priest or high priest or a priestess. Okay? Spiritual and religion and biblical. Your ancestors were scribes and writers too. That's why y'all might feel called to write, or that's why y'all might get downloads, messages. That's why y'all might be able to read. That's why you might be able to sing. That's why you might be able to tap into things with signs and symbols and letters on a profound level. There's some phobias in the energy. Okay? And when you feel those phobias, they come from a deeply rooted part of you from a past life. Okay? So do you not do WhatsApp? No, baby. Oh, I was many times in America, Detroit, etc. Nice. That's good. What do you like better? I'm going to say obviously the Netherlands. So before I go, I would like to know that what time you come on live sometimes. I am an inconsistent creature of the light. I must be honest with you. But probably every few days. Probably like once every week. Or twice every week live. Yes. But I wanna create a strict schedule for myself, become more disciplined, okay? And tap in with you guys on a regular basis, okay? Physically here. I'm always tapped in with you guys. Even if I'm not physically here on live or in these videos or on TikTok or whatever, I am energetically frequently tapping in with all high vibrational energies. I always do the back end work as well, okay? So just know when you don't see me here, I'm still there, okay? Thanks for your cards. You did for me. us and everyone. Amen. Thank you. Real butter. What about real butter? For some reason, I've always came out as the high priestess. Yes, I get that from you, Pink Moons, heavily. What does it mean, really? Yes, I get that very heavily from your energy. I've never seen you as like, I've only seen you as a felt you through the frequencies, high vibrational creature of the light, divine, goddess-like energy, something associated with the moon, and something with the high priestess. That's what I've read. The discipline is in the beauty. Yes. You said real butter. I like real butter too. Yes, I love real butter as well. I don't know if I do the kosher, but I could eat butter. Like literally just like that. I love butter, guys. Okay. Something about unrequited love and forgiveness in this energy. But Pink Moon's asked like a specific question. So I'm going to clear the table real quick. Ooh, I'm clearing the table. And the last card here, that's just the only card on the table now, was the High Priestess. All right, we're going to keep that one out. I'm going to keep that one out. And then I also want to get I mixed all of them. But from the past life, I also want to grab that card too. The High Priest, High Priestess vibe. Scribe and writer. Someone's being called to write something down that will be heard over the course of time. Life past and everything. A message. Because we had that sacred message and we have the message as well in the beginning from the Gaia. So someone's being told by the universe, by the divine, angels and ancestors, spirit guides, and from within themselves as well, that like writing messages down or writing something down will produce something. Like, you know how the Bible is still here to this day and people wrote that? Kind of like that. It could be a song, it could be a message, it could be something, okay? Something written and scribed like, okay? Now, let's see. Something that will become like more like biblical and ancestry. Like it will last for many years. Yes. The beauty is not predictable. It's free and wild. Yeah, that's why I'm a rebel when it comes to becoming disciplined, because I feel like when you don't flow and when you don't feel it, like, look, the High Priestess again. I'm going to take all the High Priestess out of the decks that I'm touching. So I'm going to meditate very heavily on this energy. Upright right now. But yeah, I think that my form of discipline is feeling the flow of it all. I'm never not there. I'm never not active. I'm never not around. I'm always around, whether that be energetically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and all of the above. But it looks different. It sounds different. It feels different every day in a way. And for me, so it's like sometimes creating that strict schedule for me does not allow me to connect better with myself and with you guys. And that's just an observation. That's what I've noticed. And thanks for what you said about the way of having contact is already felt before we actually do it. Yeah, for sure. That's why sometimes you could just sit with somebody and sit in silence and like be at total peace. Like you're not like antsy, or like you're not like nervous, or you're not thinking about like what they might be thinking about, or you're not thinking about like filling in the silence, filling in the air. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to do any of that, because it's already, some people you could just flow like that with some energy, some spirits, some environments. Others, when you feel antsy, like you feel in anticipation, like, oh my god, let me say something just to fill in some time or just to avoid some awkward moment or blah blah blah. That person next to you is not on your same frequency. That's a good indication. Because what's understood is felt before verbal communication. Even though verbal communication is great, guys. Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. But, like, anything forced is a good indication that they're not tapped in to that frequency at the time for you. And you should probably remove yourself energetically to help yourself and to help everybody, right? It's like Professor Xavier from the X-Men. What happened with him? All right, the number 2, High Priest, High Priestess. Yes, mystery, intuition, inner knowing, self-trust, spiritual insight, emotional stability, divination, esoteric wisdom / knowledge, things yet to be revealed, spiritual guides. Okay, intuition, secret knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine. Okay, thank you. Trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals in this energy. The beginning of the projects and the creative endeavors with the Fool card, unlimited possibilities. There is some instability here. There is some exaggeration, overexertion, strife, change, freedom, and loss. And there's a 15 that reduces down to 6. Okay, it's about responsibility and harmony. Okay. Wow. So I'm gonna say this. So I was meditating on these 3 cards here. Okay. This is a High Priestess from one tarot. This is the past life oracle, High Priest and High Priestess. And this is another tarot High Priestess card here. And I received it as past, present, future. And the way that this 5 of Cups came out with regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief was from the past life. Like the past life. So this High Priestess past life, there was pain there. There was pain there. There was loss and grief. Might be feeling that residue in this lifetime to some capacity. Because then I see the High Priestess here clarified by the Devil. And this is talking about the responsibility and harmony with those responsibilities. Like having harmony with any type of connections here. And responsibilities. And then there's this one that comes out. The Fool card with this High Priestess. And this is talking about new beginnings, possibility, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. So this High Priestess has been a High Priestess not once, not twice, but for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, baby. And that is why you can't put your finger on why you know you're the High Priestess. Always been super sad. Wow. And there might be, yes, that's what I was getting to. There might be this like internal ache where you feel like you ache for the whole world. You feel like you ache pain, and the pain and the aching is beautiful in itself. That it's almost like this energy was like, yes, I'm a free spirit. Yes, I can create new beginnings. Yes, I can be spontaneous and love opportunity and have pleasure and blind faith and all this adventure, spontaneous innocence, new beginnings, new possibilities. But then at moments throughout your path, you feel this deep pain that you cannot explain. That rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme. And it's this one that's about shadow self, attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, temptation, seduction, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity in the frequencies, not just this lifetime, but past lifetimes as well. And that's kind of like what the high priestess life is about, if you really think about it. When you're born a high priestess through the roots, through lifetime after lifetime, you've been this high priestess. You're going to be suffering for things that you cannot remember in this lifetime. Okay? You're going to be suffering for things that may have happened to you in past lifetimes that like created phobias in this lifetime where you couldn't even really fully understand why. Okay? But feeling is important. So you have to feel all those things so that you could figure out more about yourself and your roots and your calling and like who you know undeniably, right? Something you can't shake off, something that's already you. And you figure more about your journey. Yes. I can't lose you. I found and will find you every life again. Absolutely. This is soul tribe. Soul tribe, undeniably. Good confirmation. We need to feel that to remember it all. Absolutely. We need to feel these things. Okay. I can see that this high priestess is very creative, very romantic, very charming, imagination, beautiful. Something shiny, right? Likes to follow their heart. Very charming in the energy. It can be hard to put the blunt down. Well, do you want to put the blunt down? Very energetic, very passionate, inspired action, adventure, fearless, and impulsive. I see also like someone being courted a lot. Someone being courted a lot in the energy. Show me this energy. Some come off as more romantic. Some come off as more like hot and heavy and passionate. In the high priestess energy, there's coldness, bad advice, emotional manipulation, moodiness, self-compassion, and inner feelings with this King of Cups in reverse. Show me this energy. Someone is in regret in regards to what they did to the, nostalgia. Happy memories, reminiscing childhood memories, innocence, joy, and nostalgia from a past life connection. Someone's feeling like regret and grief. Divine love, blissful relationship, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams coming true, family contentment, total love and support. Courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand, gearing up for the worst, pessimism, and weary. 9. Try one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss in the energy. There's like this energy here that's emotional, fiery, and passionate. Okay, this can be your energy, high priestess, but also I'm also getting that there's like a courting situation happening here with toxic male energy, masculine energy, toxicity. It's nostalgia that comes from the past life, okay? May have manifested itself at times in the physical 3D, but there's divine love and harmony. that you believe in a way that's like you having courage and persistence. This is a test of faith. Okay. Might be fear of change, fear of loss, because we did get that phobia card earlier too. King of Pentacles. Show me this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, a Two of Cups, and a Two of Wands. 1, 2, 2. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity, abundance, manifestation, opportunities, new career, financial opportunity, new venture, unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage and connection, planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home and travel plans, and the energy. Let me this. There's a lot of masculines in this high priestess's energy. You might be admired a lot. Courage and boundaries. Hi, Spooky. Yes, I have 2 bad exes and one trying to date me right now, so I'm so scared. But I'm so scared. Yes, a new guy, an Aries. I'm hoping he could love me back, but I'm traumatized. Girl, it's giving. Let me see. We have a fire sign here. We have a fire earth sign here. There is a King of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles here, with a manifestation of some type of unified love connection here. But then there's a fire sign here looking at this happening. Like another masculine energy. Yeah, I feel like that's what I felt too. This divine love. Like you either like looking at it like I'm not sure. Like I know I deserve this. I know I deserve divine love. But at the same time, like, gotta be careful in the energy. And it's stemming from the past. This King of Pentacles in reverse and this Knight of Wands, King of Cups energy in reverse. I mean, in the upright. This karmic man, there's one specific one. Could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, but I'm not too sure. Or actually like imbalanced or something, like they're karmic. And they came to you with some type of charming proposal and like passion. Okay, seeming to be fearless. But there's regret when it comes to this because this person is very manipulative and moody. This is from the past. This is from the past though. And then there is divine love, but you're just not too sure. Someone wants to offer you something. Yeah, someone wants to offer you something. Or try again with you in the energy. Trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance, fear of change, fear of loss. That can be your energy as well. Like not knowing. Like, and then there's this King of Wands that's just staring at. Like staring at you, friend. Let's see. Who's this King of Wands? Page of Wands. And the Three of Swords. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. Heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, and depression. Let me see real quick because... Okay. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Do you have like a friend or something in the energy that you confide in, like what's going on, like about like the guys in your life? Like maybe like someone that like contacts you a lot to see like what's going on, like just to chit chat, get updates about it, about stuff. Mental energy, babe. Traditions, situation, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonded, mercy, wisdom, and trust. And this energy. Yes, I have 2 exes that hurt me bad. Yes, I see this here. And they're watching me constantly. Yes, I see that very heavily. Like, it's like these energies want to see you do it all alone. That's what it's coming out. These energies are there's like a delegation energy here that's like they want to delegate what you should and should not have, or what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Like, does these motherfuckers think they're God or something? They want to see a fine divine creature of the light high priestess worn down and stressed out and burnt out in the energy, doing it all by themselves, carrying this burden. Watching you. The Hangman. Pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment, viewing things differently than before, deep insight, sacrifice, change, and release. Yeah, you might have released these mother effers, and they still holding on to your energy. Watching you, somehow, some way. Yes. Triggering anxiety, worry, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. That's the projection. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering, yo. Yep, I love them so much that I guess they feel entitled to my love even though they hurt me. Yeah. And look what comes out here, the star. And a Queen of Wands, a true baddie. Judgment for their ass. For causing some type of negative thoughts and self-entrapment, doubt. There's an Emperor in this energy. Competition. They're competing for you in the energy. Disagreement, strife, and tension. Whether it comes in positive or negative for you, they're competing for you in the energy. This is talking about energies that are absolutely obsessed and possessive. Okay? I mean, the High Priestess. Yeah. You're going to want to capture a High Priestess. But this ain't Pokemon. This ain't Pokemon. You can't entrap a High Priestess. A difficult decision. Being strong. Driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending your beliefs. There's also financial loss, lack mindset, lack, isolation, worry, need, poverty, and insecurities. But there's the Ace of Cups here and a public victory. I'm seeing cord cutting here, head over heart decisions, discipline in the energy. Being consistent with this. You might be very busy, baby. And the next upcoming months, very, very busy. Having other opportunities, okay, and choices, all right? Seeing through illusions, okay? Searching for purpose. Possibly daydreaming. Yeah, they big mad about that. They don't want you daydreaming. Because when you daydream, you have revelations. You see things. You're a high priestess. So when you daydream, and when you're in that high vibrational frequency, you're literally channeling your reality. Like, you're a high priestess. Conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, winning at all costs, sneakiness, bulliness, theft, abuse, and this is a death. These motherfuckers that are messing with you better be careful if they don't want to result it in. Okay? Because a high priestess will show up at the funeral. To claim the justice. in the energy, right? They probably don't want to do any of this stuff anymore, baby. If you really love someone, they can't hurt you because it's not about them. It's about yourself. And that's the thing. There was past life trauma here. There was past life trauma here. So, yeah. Yes, my piece's ex made me lose my job. And I don't know how to love myself till last year. Yep. And it's like a relearning process. Ace of Cups energy. Love, compassion, creativity, new feeling, spirituality, intuition, new baby, proposal, and marriage. Yeah, you were a new baby again, baby. A new baby high priestess. In the energy. Sometimes we, especially high priestess and high priest, okay, they have to go through a lot of bullshit, right? Yes, endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, ends of cycles. And then people, places, things are going to be like, what? You're leaving me? You're not going to do nothing good without me. You need me. What you mean? Now I'm going to make your life a living hell. Meanwhile, high priestess, with all the compassion and all the love in the world, screams out in pain, saying, don't fuck up your life, karmic individual. No one really wants to mess with a high priestess. And you really don't know who it is and who is not. But if you're feeling like toxic, low vibrational energies becoming obsessive and controlling and possessive and all this stuff, and you're aware, you have a little inkling that you've been a high priestess for many lifetimes, yeah, you're going to feel very deeply. You're going to feel very deeply. And they're going to feel, because you're going to feel the betrayal. You're going to feel the shenanigans too. You're the high priestess. You know? Something about the moon cycles. Always. Where you pink moons. I noticed that. Yes, new baby. Old baby. Whenever, listen. This is ancient evidence. But we're just remembering, right? We've been through these things some way, somehow, many times, okay? In different forms. It looks different in every lifetime. This lifetime for you, baby, it seems to be coming through the vessel of males, okay? The vessel of males, okay? So, maybe karmic bitches too. Women, yeah. Bored bitches, yarsh. I love you. What I meant is, if you healed yourself, nobody can hurt you. I mean, yash and yash. Yep, LOL. You know, a healed person, it really is, okay, this is what I've collected, okay? Because we're talking about people with spiritual, like, high sensitive, like, callings here. So, with feelings, it's like, you're right. You necessarily don't need to be affected by anything because you're healed. You're whole within yourself and you love yourself. But an empath or a high priestess or a priest or something like that, they can feel projections. They can feel harm to them being done before the person that's going to harm them even did it yet. And they're just human in this lifetime thinking like, oh man, why do I feel anxious today? Why do I feel fearful today? Why do I feel this? Why do I feel that? They're healed. They're high vibrational creatures. But they're being warned through their spiritual antennas that something is coming. And then boom, it happens. But there's a difference too, because then we also talk about manifesting your thoughts into reality. That is not what I'm talking about right now, because that could also happen too. Like not being so anxious to the point where you manifest some negative shit into your reality. But the knowing of it, a high priestess is not cynical, it's not negative, it's not manifesting something negative in their life. No, no, no. With a high priestess or a high priest or an empath, those are people that like are gifted with in such ways that it's like it's better to know, to feel that, to know that, bef- and listen to their self in those ways, their higher self and the energy around them, and then find that stuff out. Okay, eventually. I hope that made sense. I remember when you mentioned making that crash out beautiful. Absolutely, it's very necessary. It's very necessary. It's very healthy for you too, especially since high vibrational creatures don't crash out for any little reason. Okay. Yep, I hate to even leave my house though. Oh, same girl, same. Huh? I be looking outside like, what are the vibes? Because you know you have that sacred covering. You know that you have that sacred, you know what I'm saying? It's not cynical, it's not negative, it's not anything like nothing. It's like under an understanding. So, love that for you, baby. It's kind of sad though at the same time sometimes, right? Yes, but if you feel it, you are warned, and so it can't hurt you. Yeah, Andre, pretty much just like you get to a point as the high priest, is a high priest, empath, or whatever gift you have. Okay, it doesn't even have to be necessarily those things. If you're just like a fine divine creature, the light, high vibrational, with your eye open, clearly sealing any type of access or seeing everything, and like you're not going to react to it because you're already going to be able to see everything. But it's definitely a journey, especially if you're called as like an empath or a very like sensitive, loving, high vibrational creature that would not think to hurt anybody. It's almost like you're like, damn, like I saw it, but nah. But yeah, baby, you're gifted. You gotta listen to that. You don't even think like that, right? But you gotta feel, you gotta listen to your gifts, your calling, who you've been before you didn't choose it. You didn't choose to become a high priestess. You didn't choose to become a empath. You didn't choose to become a master manifester. It called you. It chose you, right? Right. But people want to hurt us weird. Oh, super weird. Weirdo energy all day. You know? But it gets to a point. The suffering, the tears, the loneliness, the quiet, the solitude, all of that, it gets to a point where you can then like Andre is talking about this frequency. So Andre is saying that he cannot get hurt at this point because like the journey will take you to somewhere where it's like you won't remove yourself from that frequency. You understand? It will not, nothing will be able to separate you from that. So low frequency people play a game. We don't play. We are the game. On another board. That's what I'm saying. Daughter rock. Rock like the music. Rock like the rock on the grounds. Rock like the music. Yarsh. Period. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you for the beautiful energy, high vibrational frequency. I'm so, so grateful to you guys. I'm so grateful. You have no idea. All the time. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. All right, y'all. Well, I love you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you on TikTok. Yes, I'm going to be on there today, later on. I'm going to set up my little music. We're going to play karaoke. We're probably just going to rock out, channel some frequency, channel some music, channel some vibes, some tunes, and just chill out. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. And God bless you abundantly. Oh, I'm also going to be uploading a video on this channel today as well, because I pre-recorded one earlier today. So I just got to listen back and see what I'm going to title it. I don't know. Thank you, of course. BJ Bankroll. Love. High vibrational frequency. Abundance, prosperity for you and yours and everyone here. Oh, hi, Zendaya Queen. Hi, baby. Is it? Bilbo Beggins. Beggins. Awesome. Hope I'm able to join. Yes, my love. Whenever. Bye, sis. Bye, bro. Love you. Have a great day. Have a great day, guys. Eat them eggs. Stay lifted. No matter what. Period. Love you. Bye.